Let's make sure that Twitch is actually receiving, and we will start. Oh, good. Resume life, please. If I remember right, we were going to go visit Farad? Right? So that's Quint's shop, that's Leatherhead's home. Marta the Seamstress. Did we already go there? Also, did we try to go to... I think we went in all these, didn't we? Or at least we tried to.
Alright.
Oh, Marta the Seamstress. She was the one sewing up all the people. Right. Let's go see about staying the night. So that we can get some of our... Dakon's health back. Please. I want to get inside. Thank you.
Done.
Crap, where's this thing for going to sleep? And, wait, what? Oh, there it is. Oh. Right, of course, we have to obtain permission. Alright. Okay, Dakon's pretty good, so let's take off. Oh wait, I should have checked my spells. Crap, but it's fine. It's fine.
Done.
Alright, let's quick save, and let's go and talk to Farad. Or try to talk to Farad, and then we're going to try to get into... Well, I really want to get into these catacombs, dude. Like... Really, really bad. It's locked. Well, Mort, can you force it?
Sure, why not?
Door's locked. Well, crapper. Alright, sure. I'm guessing maybe we gotta get something from, like, maybe we get the key from Farad? Who are you? Wait, did I already talk to you? Who here? Here's Quint, did you find me knife, perchance? Oh, crap, that's right, frick. It was down in the basement. Well, hang on a second. Punch daggers. Huh. Well, I'll take those bandages. You know, you might as well just check all the freaking whatchamacallits. All the little containers. Poor quality stiletto. Don't care about that. Just to see if there's anything actually useful. Because I don't think anybody cares. Bandage. Oh, give me those commons, though. Oof. I know I'm going to need those. Why not? Dakon, please also take this. Thank you.
I'm gone.
And then we can probably go and sell all this crap, right? Did I already check this? Bone charm. Dakon.
I hear your word. Your will be done.
Alright.
Done.
Let's go sell this crap, and then we're going to go and see if we can talk to Farad. Or, well, I have a feeling that maybe the interaction won't be quite as, nice as talking, but who knows? What are you doing? Let's trade. Charcoal, bandages, silver earrings, sell that. Mort, do you have anything that I want to sell? Nope. Dakon, I know you do. I don't know... I don't know if I'm going to end up using this stuff, though. Is the thing. I want to keep it, for the most part. But, like... Shit. Crap, dude. Let me sell the bracelet at the very least. Jesus. Fuck it, man. Get rid of it. I mean, how many other fighters could we... Well, I guess we could run into a fighter. Like a straight-up fighter. Well, oh, isn't Mort a fighter? Yeah, Mort's totally a fighter.
Done.
So much crap in my inventory. Like, these intestines. Ugh. I'm keeping all this stuff because, like, I keep feeling like I'm going to end up using it at some point. True or not, I don't know. Wait, why did I do that? Hang on, did we talk to the guy that's outside first? Very village guard. The guard narrows his eyes and looks your way as you approach, but says nothing. What's through the archway? Fraud and his court cutter. Mind yourself in there. And watch your tongue. He's in a foul mood as ever. Thanks. Crap, what the heck were we doing? We had to... Our Fraud's corpses are coming from. 5 sorts of Fraud's body. Wasn't there something about, like, murdering Farad?
Right.
Wasn't there a dude who was like, hey...
I'm gone.
Go and make Farad very sad? About... life? Or am I... crazy? Farad seems to be a very old man. A very, very... What? Why is this cave a thing? Oh, maybe it's a portal. Alright, Farad. The way people talk about this guy, I was expecting somebody, like, super imposing. Before you is an elderly man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted, as if he tried to walk 2 directions at once, and paid the price. His maggoty-colored skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He is mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
Aha! The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. "'Tisn't my steady crop of jink come to Farad's waiting arms again. Greetings, corpse." He smiles a wicked grin. "Have you come to ask Farad for another jaunt into the mortuary walls?" "Farad, I've come for information. I've been told that you know something about me. So you know I'm here to ask you some questions that only you can answer. Yes, Farad, I've returned. Are the arrangements all in order?" Told you know something about me. Know something about you. The light in Farad's eyes dims. He studies you, mumbling silently, as his eyes flicker up and down your frame. "Corpse? No? Yes?" His eyes meet yours. "Ah, no." "Farad, what is it?" Farad's studying you with a dead even gaze. "'Tisn't a mummer's fair, corpse. No time for games, no time for Farad to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for? I've forgotten myself, and I was told to seek you out. What you would know, that you would know something of me." "Eh?" Farad licks his lips. They make a rasping sound like dry parchment on sand. "Now, who told you such a thing, corpse?" "Well, no one told me exactly. There were these tattoos on my back. They told me to seek you out if I ever forgot myself." "Ah, so little said, so much told." Farad falls silent, and suddenly you have a feeling that Farad is dissecting you like a corpse on a mortuary slab. "I know much you would know. Much, yes, much indeed." Farad smiles slowly, and folds of flesh on his face peeling back like a curtain. "What do you know of me?" Farad licks his lips, then settles himself upon his crutch like a vulture. "No, not free. The question you ask." His pasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. "Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost." "Go on, Farad." Farad taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. "This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker Square." "Yes." "Chambers, vaults, corridors, filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there, lies something misplaced, something mine." "What is it?" "A small thing, a trinket, such a trifle." As Farad speaks, his words start echoing, as if 2 people were speaking. You know you've heard them before, from your own lips. "It's a sphere made of bronze. Ugly, feels like an egg to the touch, and it smells of rotten custard, am I right?" Farad falls deathly silent for a moment, then nods. "Yes. How much do you hide from me, corpse?" He chuckles. "Did you return to see if I remember what it was I want?" "Do you know where the sphere is?" Why don't you go get one of your collectors to search for it? Do you know where the sphere is?" "Ah," Farad Frod's sigh is like shifting sand. And why do you suppose I ask you to look for it, corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried far deeper than any villager has ever gone. Frod tisks, it may be in the catacombs where the waters run deep, deep. Why don't you get one of your collectors to search for it? Very well, I'll do it, but I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket. I want to know what I'm buying with this trinket. There's a lot of knowing rattling around in my brain box, corpse. He holds up a withered finger. One of them is this bit of wisdom. Everybody wants something, whether they know it or not. There is much I know about you, much that you would want to know. I doubt you can tell me anything of value. Let's see very well. I'll see about finding a sphere for you. Maybe you should tell me what you know, Farad, or I'll pen your name into the dead book. That sounds bad. I'll see about finding a sphere for what you know. Very well, a deal struck, a deal made. Farad cracks his crutch sharply against the flagstones. A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate to the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste, make haste. Hold a moment, I had some other questions before I leave.
Updated my journal.
Then ask, Farad smacks his crutch against the cobblestones. As a passing sentence. Come, come, corpse, time's short and so's my patience. When you greeted me, you said something about taking me on a jaunt to the mortuary. What did you mean? Where do they come from? The bodies. Does a mage tell the secrets of his craft? So it is with the collector. Farad frowns, studying you. Perhaps I will tell you, but you must promise that it is for your ears only. Are you comparing yourself to a mage, Farad? I think you're insulting the craft. God damn it. Shit. I don't want to lie, but, like, I also don't want to tell him that it's for my ears only. And I'm fairly certain that he's getting his corpses from the undead. But, man, hell if I actually know. Fine.
Updated my journal.
Very well, Frod taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker Square. Go on. Chambers, vaults, corridors. Farad gives the faintest of smiles, and his eyes gleam like gold. Places black as pitch, filled with weeping stones and the precious dead, all asleep in their coffins, sleeping. Where do all these dead come from? Farad fixes you with a lopsided stare. Corpse, corpse, everything dies. Life is so short, but death lasts for so very, very long. Many people, many deaths. His stare travels past you. Such a waste for their deaths to be useless in a dusty's arms, eh? What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
Farad smiles greedily. Not all the dead that goes to the mortuary gate is fed to the furnace, corpse. The dusties bury some of the dead in the city's bowels, under the village. So near, so close, in such a place, I would have been a fool not to see the opportunities. So you rob the catacombs of the dead, the dustmen placed there, sell them back to the dustmen, and they bury them again? Farad nods, then chuckles lightly. The sound is like shifting sand. These catacombs are as deep as a dusty's pockets. And as deep as the greed of a man. Very clever, Farad. I had some other questions. Yeah, as deep as the greed of a man. Oh yes, Farad sneers, and the greed of a man is something that shall always be counted upon when naught else is left, eh? I had some other questions for you, though. What do you mean you were going to bring me to the mortuary? You tell me, corpse, perhaps the dusties that live there are more to your liking than some sweat-bosomed wench? Farad taps his crutch on the floor, the clacking echoing throughout the court. Most forgiving of the dusties to let you stride in and out of there as you please, considering you don't have the decency to stay in the debt book. I wanted to get into the mortuary, but why?
Updated my journal.
Farad scoffs. Corpse, you were so bent to get in there. Now you spill that you don't even know why's you wanted in there in the first place. Sometimes it's a wonder why the planes turn. What is this place? Frad's eyes roll in his sockets, scanning across the ceiling, walls, and the floor. This here's Illwind Court, not a name of my choosing, thank you kindly. And the kip outside this court is the buried village, corpse. What is the buried village? Well, now, there's a story. Fraud licks his lips again, then shrugs. But to tell true, the story bores me. The short of it, it's a piece of the hive that got bricked over one day. A piece of sigil got penned in the dead book. What do you mean? You know them floating goat heads that serve the lady? Them dabbuses? Well, no matter if you do or don't, they go all round fixin', breakin', buryin', building all the time. Do you follow? Yes, go on. Well, as the chant goes, and a dusty chant it is, too, being so old, them dabbuses just damn well bricked over a section of the hive one day, and all bodies just forgot about it. Dump a lot of trash on it, and soon nobody even knows it's here. Fraud smiles. Wicked, no. A piece of sigil all forgotten. How did you find it? Fraud. I still have my eyes, corpse, and I still have my ears, and when you have enough sense to tie the two together, then finding the dark of any matter is not as hard as some make it out to be. Fraud rubs his filthy cloak. Now, was there something else you wanted to pick my brain box about? You didn't come just to hear about this raghole, did you? That's all I wish to know.
I'm gone.
Interesting. So we got two things to go get in the catacombs.
I'm gone.
Who am I looking for? Bar. Fred gave me his leave to go down to the catacombs. I need you to open the gate. He swings open the gates. Then get going, Burke, and don't waste your time. This feels like it's gonna go real bad, real fast. Wait, what? Get that cranium rat. Go get it! Oh my god, there's so much down here. Oh crap, it's a ghoul! Ooh, the trap! Oh, hell on earth. What in the blazes was that? What is this? Grave that's been thoroughly desiccated. What? Whoa! The corpse is fairly fresh, within the last couple of weeks or so. Anyway, and Bert. What? Large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin on the corpse looks like someone really brained this poor sod. You nudged it with your toe, and it flops around bonelessly. Nothing useful here. What? Dead body. The corpse lies motionless. No amount of prodding or poking induces it to say or do anything. What the hell? Oh, God. Generic human skull. It is not as talkative as Mort, but perhaps it's just as well. Alright. Okay. A thoroughly desiccated grave. Another skull. I think we only need the one skull. Skeletons don't appear to have been hurled from sarcophagi. They look as though they were fighting and had been cut down. Strange. Despite the peaceful... Oh, Jesus Christ! You're casting spells, you little shit. I don't like that. No, sir. Ooh. Okay, rat. No, not that. I need a spell. How about Pacify?
Done.
Did they get all the rats? No! That is very slow for a ghoul.
Good as done.
Help.
Done.
Holy hell! What the hell does this do? I can't remember. Holy shit. That's pretty crazy. You know what? Magic Missile this rat. And then, you know what? Just stab the rest of them. That should be sufficient. Okay, the ghoul is dead. Dead. Dud is dead.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, kill that, please.
I will hear. I shall serve.
What the hell, man? I mean, I knew cranium rats could cast spells, but holy shit. Like, I didn't expect all that insanity that they were throwing at us.
All right.
Antler axe. Primitive cultures oftentimes use parts of animals as weapons. This appears to be the horns of some creature that has been made into a crude battle axe of sorts. Okay, well, I'll take the junk and I'll take the commons. And that's about it. What is? Dead body. Corpse lies motionless. No amount of prodding or poking. Okay, well. What the hell is over here? A gold ring. Mort, grab it. Can't? Alright, well, Dakon then. No. Dakon.
I endure. And I shall serve.
Please, nameless one.
Done.
Out of the way.
I hear your word. Your will be done.
Take it. Thank you.
All right.
Get killed, cranium rat. Holy shit!
I will hear you.
God, I forget what all these things do. Shit. Oh, wonderful.
What? Sure, why not?
Done.
Sweet. Okay.
Balance. And I
Actually,
shall
wait, shit, I
serve.
forgot who had all the cranium tails, or the cranium rat tails. I think it might have been... I think I started Mort and then went to Dakon. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so why don't we do... you can give all these to Mort. Yeah. Okay.
Done.
What's this? Oh my god, what is with all these freaking cranium rats? Smiling bottle.
What's up, Chief? Sure, why not?
Bottle contains liquid of some sort. No shit.
What's the word, Chief?
Jeez. Well... Invokes Elysium's tears. Contained in this bottle are the tears of sorrow that were shed by this person's relatives. All the rage and anguish of the person's senseless death in battle are contained in this smiling bottle. By throwing this bottle at an enemy, their wrath can be unleashed. Okay. Wait, do I have any... Okay, well, let's free up some space by doing that, shall we? I guess I don't really need the Sanctum key. What can I put on there on the bar? How about this? That works. Alright.
I'm gone.
Good God.
Damn it.
Whoa!
Did you see that?
Please, kill it. Hey, what are you waiting for? Murder it. Kill the Zambi. Kill it.
Damn it.
Okay. Wonderful. Cranium rat tail. Cranium rat tail. Alright. Now, kill this cranium rat as well, please. What? It's always going to surprise me whenever one of them actually hits us. I don't think we really need the embalming fluid, huh? Yeah, I'm going to guess no. Body is freshly dead, but already it has been looted. Okay. What the hell? Oh! What?
It is I.
So increases the target's strength score by a certain number. Cast that on Mort, please.
There cannot be two skies.
What's up?
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
No. Kill. No. You run. That's right. Okay. Doing fine. Oh, God.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Damn it. Did you see that?
These things are basically like flying heads, if I remember right.
I hear your
You leveled.
words.
So let's please do that now. Okay, points left by your mage. Alright, did that mean that you... Okay, you did get more slots. You still don't have level 3 spell slots, though, dude. What the heck? You know, let's give that a shot. Let's give some blindness a shot. Not that I can actually use it at the moment. But let's also try, like, some horror.
I will hear you.
Yes!
Yeah. You know, if I can slam my eyeballs against you one more
In
second,
all
I can
things.
puke.
I'm gone.
Jesus! What the hell is balancing all things? Let's see. The spell takes effect on the caster. Whenever the caster is attacked while the spell is effect. You know what? Sure. Holy shit.
Huh? What?
It is I. Your path is mine.
What's up, Chief?
Holy shit. This is a lot of dudes, man.
I'm gone.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Mort, you are a freaking monster. Holy crap.
Damn it.
I'm gone.
Claw, skull. What is this claw? Shamanic Rod. Magic missiles. This is a severed foot of some large bird. For whatever reason, someone has enchanted it, making it capable of casting the spell Magic Missile for a limited number of times. Yeah, you're pretty hurt. Let's use this. And then we can put this on the bar. Having access to a lot of magic missiles is always a good thing. Let's also heal you, though. Jesus.
I'm gone.
As you pass one of the twisted stone faces on the wall, or on the walls, it calls out to you in a creaking voice that sounds like the shifting of boulders. Immortal, regard me. I am Glive. Glive? Glive? I would have words with you. How do I know you're immortal? What did you want to say? Listen, this place holds much danger for you. Treachery awaits you on the surface, and your way is long and winding. At the end, you will find what you have sought, but you may not want it then. Are you some sort of oracle? Maybe you have some answers for me. What did you want to know? Tell me of yourself. How did you come to be in this situation? Can you tell me of the catacombs around us? The catacombs were carved eons ago to house the dead of the city who did not wish the tender ministrations of the dustmen. They have become the refuse ground of the city, where dwell monsters barely seen, where humans prowl like scavengers among the scavengers. Many as one patrols these tunnels, and has turned many against their natures. The dead nations prowl as well, guarding against the depredations of the humans who come along them. Tell me of the dead nations. The dead have achieved life in their own way. They rule a portion of these catacombs. They struggle with many as one for the heart of these tunnels. Many as one, I'm guessing, is probably going to be the cranium rats. You've heard of cranium rats. Yep, there it is. When they gather, they become more powerful. A shared mind. They and their servants, were-rats, seek mastery of these undertunnels. They war with the dead nations. Tell me more of the catacombs. Oh, okay. I guess we already heard that. I had some other questions. Tell me of yourself. I was once a respected leader of my community. In the lower ward, a petty lord sought to increase his power at the expense of my people, my friends, my relatives, the friends, and I spoke against them. And then what? And then he captured us, one by one, and bound our spirits and senses into these screaming faces under the ditch, where all filth in sigil comes eventually. And then he let the polluted waters above flow through our mouths and noses and eyes. Is there anything I can do to help? Yes, we'll ask that. I am cursed to remain here until fresh water passes my lips. There is a magical flask of water in the drowned nations. Bring it to me, and give me a taste of it, and I shall tell you of someone who can help you unlock its full potential, and you shall never lack for water again. Where's the flask?
Updated my journal.
I do not know. There was an artist named Chad who frequented these tunnels. He knew. Find him, and he may tell you. How do I get there? Through the dead nations, where the dead walk and rule, or through the warrens of thought, where many as one holds sway. Neither is without its risks. Farewell. Okay. I don't know which section we're going to go through. The cranium rats are very dangerous. I don't really care about a bone club. You know what? I think what I'm going to try to do is consult... Oh, God, I have so much crap. Just trying to think, like, what should I... God, we have so much crap.
Done.
All right. So we just got talked at by a stone face. What's up, Zambi? This Zambi does not appear to be very much in the ways of, like, hey, stopping us and stuff. This sandy-haired collector's corpse is covered with nasty bites. The dead man's neck still writhes, as if it were trying to twist itself off of its body. That's interesting. And also horrible? Okay, I'm gonna guess. Going this way is where we get too many as one.
Did you see that?
That is a were-rat. I don't know if I can actually hurt it.
Hey, Bite's not working on this thing. Bite's not working on this thing. What's up?
Well, I mean, at the very least, you can keep him taunted.
Even 50 swigs of brandy wouldn't make you. Bite's not working on this thing. Bite's not working on this thing.
I know, I'm sorry.
Bite's not working on this thing.
We gotta have
Bite's not
magic.
working on this thing. Bite's not working on this
I
thing.
will hear you. I shall serve.
Bite's
Mort,
not working on
please.
this thing.
I understand that your bite is not working.
Bite's not working on this thing. Bite's not working on this thing. Bite's not working on this thing. Bite's
I know,
not working
Mort.
on
Please,
this
just
thing.
stop. There.
Good as done.
A were-rat skull. Man, are they ugly critters. That's very rude, but also true.
All right.
Oh crap, wait, where was this guy's dagger? Collector named Uhir says he lost his lucky knife down in the catacombs beneath Sigil. He stabbed a ghoul in the eye with it and fled. If I happen to cross it, I just might bring it back to him. Wait a minute. Did I... There was a ghoul that I killed back this way, wasn't there? Did I not examine the body? Did it not have... a... Well, you know what? There's probably going to be a ghoul that I'm going to run into later that actually does have a dagger sticking out of his face. Where does this go? Shattered Crypt.
I'm gone.
Oh, Jeebus! Get out. Run.
I'm gone.
Balance in all things.
All right.
Insert the mon's name.
Slattern.
It is I.
What's up, Chief?
Oh, boy. This is going to be bad.
She has the personality of a Patrick Razor and twice as ugly.
Mort, just keep taunting, buddy.
Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass. But a perfectly good waste of arms and legs.
Endure. Enduring grow strong. Insert the mon's name. I hear your words. Precious valley.
Holy shit, these things are horrible. Is this just endless waves of scum?
All right. Damn.
The Karak sings true.
Holy crap. This really does seem to be endless waves of scum. Holes have been knocked into the walls here, and aromatic slime coats the outer edges of the jagged holes. Alright.
Karak sings true.
No! God, there are so many. I mean, not right now, there's only 3 left, but, like, Jesus, there were so many before. Okay, please get whatever's in here. Holy shit. I mean, I would love to use that, but I can't.
Done.
But I'm going to take it because I get the feeling. Whoop! I get the feeling that somebody's going to be able to use that at some point. Furnishes evidence of someone used to make this crypt their home. All right.
Gone.
I get the feeling we're going to be resting at that lady's house like a lot.
All right.
Also, I'm going to redo my spells. I don't think identify... Yeah, remove it. I don't think Identify is going to be terribly useful. Pacify was useful. Submerge Will. Let's try Blindness. Well, okay, Blindness is cool, but, like, maybe something else. Because if we're going to go into Dead Town, let's do Scripture of Steel. Yeah. Alright. I probably should have saved. Despite the age of this crypt, these coffins appear to be in near perfect condition.
All right.
Please don't destroy me. Oh, balls.
Damn. I'm hurt.
Holy fuck.
I'm gone.
What's the word, Chief? Your face is just begging to be kicked.
Done.
What's up? Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
Man, am I glad these schools are slow as dirt.
Or deck.
Okay. So, that was really bad. Too dangerous to rest here. Okay. We're gonna try this again.
All right.
What's up?
Mort, you are gonna taunt the ever-loving crap out of these ghouls.
Endure.
You,
In enduring growth.
Reign of Anger that. You, no, not special ability, I need you to Chromatic Orb that.
If I can follow my eyeballs to you one more second, I'm gonna... Yeah.
I'm gone.
I hear you. Your path is mine.
Huh?
Please, taunt this ghoul.
If I gotta slam my eyeballs against you one more second...
Holy
I will
shit.
Hear you.
Jesus.
What?
I'm hurt.
Jesus, fucking hell. God, these things are horrible.
How many
Well,
times
okay.
must this fool die?
More, you
Sick of
jerk.
dragging your corpse back here with my teeth.
Wait a minute. What? Wait, for real? Okay. Okay. Let's go back and rest.
Done.
Don't tell me this asshole closed the gate. Hey! You have Farad's wand, Burke? Not yet. You don't have it. Why are you wasting my time? The guard chortles to himself. I don't have it, but I do have something you might be interested in. Yeah, what? He smiles crookedly. You're practically insulting me, Burke. Try again. How's 10? Forget it. I'll rest here. Ass. What? Yes. Show it to me, Burke, and I'll raise the gate. No, but not until then. God damn it. Are you for real? That's 50. It's good enough. Pass it through and I'll open the gates. Give 50 coins. Fuck. Just give him the 50. What a jerk. Alright, let's go sleep at this lady's place. Actually, you know what? Let's go sell some of our garbage first. So I got some cranium rat tails, etc. that I need to get rid of. Alright, let's trade. You didn't have any of the cranium rat tails, right? No, alright. Mort. I could swear I loaded you up with cranium rat tails. Yep. Sell that gold ring for sure. Uh-huh. Sell those cranium rat tails. Sell that. Oh my god. Please, with the freaking dog barks outside. Desist.
Done.
Actually, let's look at your spell book one more time. Blindness. This is the better AC. +1 to attack and damage. Magic missile. Instead of that, let's give you chromatic orb. And you only have power 1. Alright. Well, let's get rid of one of those, and let's try... Shit. Let's do another chromatic orb. Because it is absolutely wonderful. It is it's probably one of the best lower level attack spells in the game. Well, in D&D anyway. Okay. Everybody's at full health. Let's get out of here.
I'm gone.
If this guy asked me to freaking pay him to open the goddamn gate again, I swear to God. Oh, good. So you'll only be a jerk when I have to come back. Alright, wonderful. Alright, ghouls. I think we have to approach this in a specific way, and by that I mean that we're going to have Mort stay back. Holy shit!
Die. Damn.
Did you see that?
I did not think they were just going to be up here waiting for us.
Damn it.
Done.
Holy crap. Ooh. Alright, how about you grab this, Mr. Mort, and then you can also grab these heart charms.
Done.
Blood smears leading to the
What's the
largest
word,
coffin.
Chief? Okay.
Doesn't make me feel great. Let's see, what do I have that I need to get rid of? Why don't you give this to Mort? Why don't you also give that to Mort? And Mort, why don't you give me the dagger and I will figure out what it is. Bone dagger. Bone of the okay, is it actually... It's like the exact same as the one I've got, right? Alright, well, I can put it in another slot, so that's fine.
I'm gone.
This is the corpse of a man with a surprised look on his beak-nosed face. It's hard to tell how he died, whether from the numerous horrific slashing wounds across his abdomen and throat, or from the blood loss incurred when his right arm was nearly severed from his shoulder. That's a bad way to go. If I could talk to him, he'd surely have a hell of a tale. maybe they're trying to hint at, like,
Done.
hey, if you ever get Speak with Dead, come back. Okay, so that's where the Dusties... Well, wait a minute. What's up this way? And also this way. What? More Varghouls!
The Karak sings true. Titan's folly.
I mean, these things honestly don't scare me that much. It was more just, like, before there were so many. I already checked this, right? Yeah. Human skulls and whatnot. These gratings are slightly crusted with old, dried blood. These holes lead down into darkness. You can hear something moving down below. The stench of rotting meat rises from them. You can hear something faintly ratcheting in here.
All right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
That's it.
Mort.
Okay.
Mother. Flakes of rust have been scraped off this, as if it had been recently moved. Dude. Cut it out. With the spikes. Please! A single cranium rat. This is a sickening pool of dried and drying blood and gore. It looks like there may be something of interest on some of the body parts in there. This is some of the now malfunctioning machinery that powers the devices above. So how do I destroy it? Get out of here, cranium rats! Get him! Get him! Alright.
Gone.
A severed arm. Okay. Well...
Yeah, good as done.
Special new tattoos. The severed arm is as hard as a wooden club. It looks like it was severed cleanly at the shoulder, most likely by a scythe blade. And even though it looks many decades old, it is more petrified than rotted. It has an unhealthy gray pallor and is covered with scars. Intricate tattoos decorate its surface, spiraling up from the wrist all the way to the remains of the shoulder. You can't explain why, but you feel like you should take the arm, or this arm, to a tattoo artist to have it examined. Some of the tattoos on it are fascinating. Mort, hold that. Alright. Okay, but
All right.
like, there's a thing that says you can do stuff? There we go. Please. Please just let me do the thing. Please?
Done.
This body has been horribly mangled. It looks like it's burned, stabbed, sliced, bludgeoned, and forced through a grate. It's in two halves, lying in a crusted pool of old blood. Nothing, eh? Oh, well. What? But you said there might be something of interest. What?
All right.
And I can't, like... What? Why? But I want to... So that's all this is? It's very disappointing. It's extremely disappointing.
I'm gone.
Stop that. Just run as fast as you can. No, 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 run faster. Well, I hate this. Why?
All right.
Where could you have possibly come from? You bunch of friggin' weirdos. When I remember, these things were like weird body part bats. If that makes any sense. Like, I seem to recall that they have, like, human heads, but they fly around on bat wings and stuff. They're gross.
I'm gone.
The container is locked. Okay, but can I at least look at the thing? I want to read it. These caps are rusted onto the ground and cannot be opened. It looks like they controlled airflow into the crypt. The inlaid metal in this mosaic floor seems to be sitting in a slight depression. Looks like it has scraped the color from the tiles around it. Excuse me. What? So, we just got covered in goop, huh? So what do?
Done.
It's locked. Okay.
Huh?
Or
Okay.
can you beat this lock with your teeth? Please?
Open.
A sledgehammer. Enchanted hammer. This hammer bears a wounding enchantment and is much lighter than a normal hammer, allowing it to be swung faster and do more damage in combat. Only history or legends concerning this hammer have been eclipsed by other, more famous weapons in the Encyclopedia Magica. Nonetheless, this sledgehammer carries itself with quiet dignity.
All right.
Alright, so I'm guessing this is where we go to talk to undead people, and then the other areas where we go to talk to rats. And were-rats, which I'm assuming are going to be absolutely horrible. There we go. Oh, shit. That's a lot of deadites. Hargrim the Bleak. Stop! Thou have come too far, traveler, and trespassed into the dead nations, realm of the Silent King. Wilt thou submit peacefully? Submit to what? 'Tis the will of the Silent King that all who pass the gates into our nation become prisoners of his lands. Wilt thou submit? Sure. Come then. We shall show thee to the chapel. Know this, thou shalt be free to wander these halls, but not to leave the catacombs. Thou shalt be a prisoner here until thy death. Should the later arise as we have, thou shalt be free. Praise the Silent King. His will be done.
Updated my journal.
So we go. Ah, another member of the living. Most are slain by the ghouls this far into the catacombs. You are fortunate. You're Soigo from the mortuary. What are you doing here? Your memory serves you well. I am no longer stationed in the mortuary. Instead, I have become a missionary to in these parts. But I thought I killed you. The wound you struck was not a mortal one. I recovered quickly and found that I would like to distance myself from the mortuary. Hey, Mayhem, what's up, dude? Thank you, thank you. I had a friend of mine do the art. I'm also a big fan of it. Let's see. You're not angry? No, should I be? I am somewhat disappointed that it was not my time to leave this place. Nonetheless, you should not return to the mortuary, for many of my fellow factotums would not be pleased to see you. Said you're a missionary. Yes, I came to these catacombs after hearing rumors of undead that were aware in these parts. I hope to save them. Alright, I won't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody that you're at work. Or rather, I won't tell anybody at your work about... Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Save them? Yes, passion ties them to this false life. I hope I can teach them to forsake these passions. That is an awesome emote. And leave this false life behind and reach the true death. False life. These dead ones are so close to the true death, yet they cling to this life. This false life is the lie of existence on this plane. You want them to die? I wish them to transcend this plane of existence, divorce themselves from passion. It can save them. Why have I been made prisoner here? I do not know. Ask some of the citizens here. Where am I? You're in the catacombs of the dead nations. The guards brought you here. A moment of your time before you go. Do not attack any of the undead here in the catacombs. They will not harm you so long as you remain peaceful. Should you prove hostile, they will defend themselves. And there are many of them. Lastly, you may return here if you need to rest. Wait. Can we rest now?
Updated my journal.
Of course, you should be safe in the chamber while you rest. Thanks.
I'm gone.
Alright, let's check all this crap. Bandages. Oh, okay. It's one container. Gotcha. Stack them bandages, dude. Stack them bandages.
All right.
This metal slab is apparently used as a bed. There looks to be a portion on its side that can be pried open. You're not going to be able to pry into Suigo's things while he's around. You'll need to find some way to distract or lure him away from the area if you want to get in here. Alright. I didn't realize that those were his things, but it kind of makes sense. Small brazier barely gives off much light, or much less heat. Container's locked. Mort, would you please bite this until it opens?
Okay.
Alright. I don't think we're actually going to be able to get in there unless we have lockpicks. What about this door? Skull Blood Bridge. I already have that. Do you have it, though? What do you mean he's too far away? Yes! Give me them spells, dude.
I'm gone.
Iron pews look exceptionally uncomfortable. Skeleton, zombie. Holy shit. Is that ghoul walking around like an old grandma? This female ghoul reeks of blood and carrion. Beetles and worms crawl through her long, stringy hair, which she sweeps from her yellow eyes with cruel-looking talons. Her flesh has turned a sickly green color and is covered in rot and weeping sores. Oh, no, that's Mort. Don't know if you want to be talking to that thing. I'm surprised, Mort. It's undead. It's female. It's all it usually takes for you. Why not, Mort? They were once humans. They, or their ancestors, feasted upon corpses, and this is what they've become. Pretty nasty stuff, Chief. They're little more than animals, really. Dangerous animals. Alright, let's go. What about the zombie? This rotting male corpse at first seems completely unaware of you. As you approach, however, it turns and nods slowly as if greeting you. Greetings! Zombie moans softly in reply. Okay, with each exhalation, the stench of rotting meat fills the air. I had some questions? Zombie makes a series of unintelligible moans. You can't make out anything he's saying. Can't understand you very well. What about a skeleton? There's no meat left in the bones for this ancient animated corpse, only a few colored rags, which seem to serve more of a decoration than clothing. Greetings? And greetings to thee, the thing's calm, faraway voice echoes from within its skull, expelled with a cloud of dust. I had some questions. I shall answer what I can. Dust falls from the joints of the skeleton's jaws as it speaks. Ask what thou will. I have more than enough time to speak with thee. Why have I been made a prisoner? Where am I? What are you doing here? Let's see. Why have I been made a prisoner? Skeleton touches his chin, tilting its skull slightly upwards. The ghouls are permitted to feast upon all those found robbing the catacombs. The Silent King felt it would be best to let other intruders, those caught wandering and made prisoners, such as thyself, languish here to lapse into our care, rather than be devoured by the ghouls. Thou may wish to ask Hargrim, our high priest. It is he who speaks to the Silent King. Tell me of Hargrim. Our high priest. It is he who speaks to the Silent King, giving us our Lord's word and law. He is here in the antechamber of the Silent King's throne room. Tell me of the Silent King. Our lord and master, he is called the Silent King because he speaks only in times of dire need. The skeleton gesticulates as it speaks, old joints creaking and popping as it does so. Ask Hargrim, our high priest, of him. He can tell thee more. Who inhabits this place? This place is a place of the undead, ruled by our Silent King. There are zombies here as well as ghouls. Farther away in the catacombs to the east live cranium rats. Also on occasion, one of the living, one such as thyself, or Sogio, ventures down here. Tell me of your own kind. Skeleton nods. We are the oldest of the undead here, the most free of flesh. We make an effort to serve as guides and mentors to the others, maintaining a healthy community here. Who inhabits this place? This place is a place of undead. Tell me if they're undead. Ooh, the zombies. Strong but slow of mind and body, they have retained more of their humanity, their emotions, than we. They serve our community as workers, laborers, under the guidance of Stale Mary, the most caring and intelligent of them. Tell me of Stale Mary. She is slow but caring and wise. She acts as a mother of sorts to the other zombies. She may be found in the chamber west of here. Thou first entered the dead nations. Let's see. Tell me about the zombies. Let me ask you other questions. Oh, dang it. Tell me of the other undead. Tell me of the ghouls. The ghouls are strong, violent, and ravenous creatures led by their ghastly matriarch, Akasti. They serve the community, the dead nations, as guards, but are an unstable element. Fear of the other undead's numbers and of the Silent King keeps them in check. Without our great lord to command them, we, as well as our charges, might fall prey to them one day. Tell me of Ascate. Or Akaste. She is the ghastly matriarch of the pack of ghouls which calls themselves the Blighted Ones. They serve the dead nations as guardians and protectors for now. She watches over the chamber where thou first entered the dead nations. Tell me the Blighted Ones. Oh, okay. Well, alright. Who are your charges? The Silent Ones, the dead, who do not but sleep. We protect them, watch over them as they rest. Who would disturb them? Many. He ticks them off on yellow, dust-covered finger bones as he speaks. Hungry, uncontrolled ghouls, rats, and most of all, the living. Those from the buried village, servants of a man named Farad, often descend into the vaults of the dead nations, disturbing the Silent Ones. I do not know why, nor do I care. My only concern is that we stop their foul laboring. Let's see here. Bronze Sphere. Skeleton shrugs, its shoulder blades scraping along the back of its ribcage. No, I have not. Perhaps you should speak to Hargrim, our high priest. He knows much. Let me ask you something in particular. So we go. He is a missionary of sorts, a dustman who hopes to persuade us to surrender ourselves to the true death. He can be found wandering the chapel in the northern reaches of these cold, dusty halls. Thou may wish to speak with him thyself. Thanks.
All right.
Nameless. Oh, Hargrim. The skeleton wears what appears to be an ancient priest's robes, heavy and ornate. It carries a large, impressive stave, which is capped with intricately carved horns, dangling pendants, and gilded skull. Greetings. Skeleton, its eyes aglow like two burning embers, looks you over, but makes no reply. Are you Hargrim? It nods solemnly, the pendant suspended from its stave tinkling softly. There is something disquieting about its silent, piercing gaze. I had some questions. It motions for you to proceed. Why have I been made prisoner? It is the will of the Silent King. The living who are caught here are made to languish in his halls until they join the Quiet Ones. Could you be convinced to allow otherwise?
Updated my journal.
After a short silence, his jaw creaks open. 'Tis doubtful, but perhaps. Mysterious are the ways of the Silent King. May I speak with him? It holds up a bony palm. With a creaking groan and a puff of dust, its jaws open and speak, "No." Its voice, deep and resonant, echoes for a long while in the vaulted chamber. But why not? Its voice booms throughout the chamber. No living creature may pass the doors that lead to his throne room, nor would I allow thee an audience, even if such a creature, even if such a thing were possible. Thou shalt not see him. But I need permission to leave. He holds up its palm. No, by the power of the Silent King, thou shalt not leave this place. What can I do to convince you? Firstly, I would know why thou art here. I'm looking for something, a small bronze sphere. It shakes its head. I have seen no such thing. Why dost thou seek the object? For a man named Farad. The skeleton draws back. It looks up and away, as if peering at the surface. Blood still beats in his black, worm-ridden heart. That wheezing sack of flesh that sends his pack into our homes and raids and to raid and pillage. It faces you once more. Thou were wrong to come here. We tolerate no such desecrators within our borders. But I am not of his pack. Why then art thou invading our homes on a fetch and carry for that miserable soul? Finding the sphere for him in return for information I need. There is no other loyalty between us. He looks you over carefully, tapping its chin with a bony finger. Click, click, click. Thou do not seem the sort to follow such a man. Perhaps you speak the truth. Perhaps your presence here is tolerable. Good. Let me ask you of someone in particular. Tell me the Silent King. Let's see. Our Lord and Vision, he who makes the law and protects us, thou would do well to start no trouble here, stranger, for the Silent King's eye is everywhere and his justice swift. Whew, excuse me. Why is he called the Silent King? He speaks no more than necessary to guide us. Praise to the Silent King. Let me ask you someone else. What about Stale Mary? She's the most intelligent of what some call the rotting herd, those zombies which populate the dead nations. Unlike many of us, her heart did not depart at the moment of death. That is as much as can be said. It's only this rotting herd. They serve the Silent King and the dead nations as laborers. They work beneath the guidance of Stale Mary, the most intelligent and wise among them. Tell me the rats. They are hive-brained vermin who once came here in great numbers, feeding upon the corpses in our care. The ghouls have, for the most part, driven them back. They no longer leave their warrens to the east of here. Do they have any weaknesses?
Updated my journal.
Their strength is in gathered numbers. If one were to find and slay small, separated groups, the stronger packs would slowly lose power. In the rat warrens to the east, for instance, they are very powerful. Brain vermin killed in the hive above might weaken them here, though. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that rat in that dude's house actually has something to do with this. I want to ask you about Suigo. He tries to convince us to give up this pretense of life, as he calls it, and pass into the true death. He claims that it is our passions that anchor us to this life, and we must let go of them and our duty. He wants us to die.
Updated my journal.
Some listen to his words, but none have chosen to surrender themselves to his beliefs. Those that did would be forever silenced. Our numbers would dwindle, and all that we have here would be destroyed. By what surrounds us? Let's see. Suigo may believe he is doing right, but is, in truth, causing great harm. Why do you want him to stay? We cannot force him to leave. He knows we cannot harm him. The dead truce. No undead may injure a dustman unless first attacked. Also, the Silent King wishes no slaughter in his halls. What about Akaste? She's the matriarch of the ghoul pack and has come to our halls. She is strong and extremely cunning. Think about the ghouls. I do not trust them or their matriarch Akaste. They watch us with hungry eyes and would doubtless devour us all if our numbers and the word of the Silent King were not a shield against them. It pauses as if thinking.
Updated
Go
my
on.
journal.
They are forever ravenous. Without us holding them in check, they would run rampant in the buried village and the warrens of the cranium rats, killing all, then return to devour all that is here. What are you doing here? It indicates the stave and robes. I'm called Hargrim. I am the high priest of the citizens here. I spread the word of the Silent King and his followers. How'd you come here? I passed away long ago and found that beyond death lies only oblivion. Fortunately, I was able to step back at the last moment from the brink. Step back? Yes, I awoke here. I wandered the catacombs for untold days before stumbling into the throne of my lord, the Silent King. He spoke to me, and from that fated meeting, the dead nations were born. Alright, well, thanks, I guess. I wonder if there's a ghoul that actually has a doubtful skeleton. I wonder if there's actually a ghoul that has a knife sticking out of its face. Puzzled skeleton? Doubtful skeleton. Let's talk to you. There is no meat left on the bones of this ancient animated corpse, only a few colored rags, which seem to serve more as decoration than clothing. It is staring at the floor, shaking its head and tapping its chin thoughtfully. Greetings. Makes no response, apparently lost in thought. I said greetings. Looks up and seeing you, sighs with a small puff of dust. I've much on my mind and would prefer to be left alone. Is there something I could help you with? No, I have a difficult decision to make, 'tis all. What decision's that?
Updated my journal.
To continue my life here or to die. To finally pass into the true death I have been told of. I see, true death. A complete absence of passion. The true death is the true life beyond this shadow of existence. It is said that we must reach this place to free ourselves. I see no reason why you should give up life. I think it may be time for you to release your hold on life. Yeah, I see no reason for you to give it up. I shall take thy words into consideration, and I ask thee to leave me to my thoughts. Farewell. Alright. Nameless zombie. This rotting female corpse is shaking her head and moaning sadly. As you approach, however, she turns and holds her hands out to you as if asking for aid. Greetings. The zombie moans softly in reply. These exhalations, the stench of rotting meat is in the air. Add some questions. Shit. Puzzled skeleton. This skeleton is muttering to itself, occasionally pushing or pausing to scratch its skull. It is old enough so that no meat is left on its bones, only a few colored rags. Greetings. It nods a greeting in return, but does not reply to you. I have some questions. The skeleton looks up at you and grunts in frustration. Not now, forgive me, but I've the most horrid riddle on my mind, and I can't puzzle it out. What's the riddle? It seems surprised. Oh, going to give it a try, art thou? Yeah, go ahead. Very well. This is from a chortling buffoon of a bone bag thou may well find nearby. It refuses to give me the answer, and it's killing me. Go on, then. It nods. Think of words which end in GRY. Angry and hungry are two of them. There are but 3 words in the common tongue. What is the third word? The word is something that one uses every day. If thou hast listened carefully, I have told thee what it is. Wait. But that doesn't end in GRY. I'll say it. Okay. It seems incredulous. 'Tis what? But the first 2 sentences are unrelated, only there to trick you. Remember, there are 3 words in the common tongue. The third word is tongue. That's that. Oh, a devious trick. Why, I have no tongue either. It stops, then laughs, dust billowing from its creaking jaws. That's good, all right. I thank thee. Of course, farewell. Holy crap, that was a lot of XP. Let's just look at the ghouls. Maybe the ghouls. Okay. I understand you're very upset about being a ghoul. Skeleton merchant? See a skeleton bouncing from the ball of one foot to the other. Air whistles from between its teeth. It looks very, very bored at your approach. Its demeanor changes entirely. Welcome, welcome. I've got a host of items for your perusal, fresh from the latest Berks who've been trying to loot the quiet ones. Would you like to see them? Yeah, show me what you got. Thread bandages, poor quality. Sledgehammer, antler axe. Hammer quality. Spiked knuckles. Holy crap. I need it. Crap. Is there anything in here that I can sell? You know... Did I get anything else in here to sell? I don't think I did. Oh, that's right. I was going to sell the Battle Axe quality because it's kind of just like meh. Did you have anything I wanted to get rid of? I don't think so. What about me? I thought there was like some big expensive thing that I want. Oh yeah, the enchanted hammer. I didn't really have any use for it. What is Elysium's Tears? Guess choose any single target within range, then a stream of small meteors rain down and strike the target and surrounding area. One meteor for each level of experience, up to a maximum of 10. Each missile that hits inflicts 1 to 2 points of blunt damage and 1 to 2 points of fire damage. Anyone within 3 feet of the target takes 1 point of fire damage as well. Oof. That's pretty nice. I will take that. I will quick save. Hell yeah, learn that spell. Hell yeah. Sweet. Zombie. Stale Mary. This musty-smelling female zombie looks exceptionally old, almost mummified. Her skin has the appearance of moldering gray-green leather, and one of her eyes has fallen out, leaving a dark pit in her face. Her voice is slow and thick. Greetings. She indicates herself and speaks again. Stale Mary. It sounds as if her vocal cords are festering away in some soupy mess at the base of her throat. Stale Mary, I had some questions. She nods her head, awaiting your questions. I need to speak with the Silent King. Can you help me? How is it that you speak to these other zombies? I cannot understand them as I can you. The corpse takes a step towards you, reaching her arm out to touch you. Let her touch you. Her nearly fleshless hand brushes gently against your forearm, and she speaks. Listen. How did you do that? She touches you once more. Speak to us you can, but you must do it properly. Can you teach me? She smiles, the hardened skin of her face creaking like thick leather. Yes. Please do that.
Journal.
She finishes teaching you the skills required to speak with the dead, a process she calls Stories Bones Tell. Connect to any dead body? Some. Others, too dead, must use skill. Thanks, I have some other questions. That's really freaking cool, dude. Can I speak to the Silent King? Why? I need to leave this place. No, then I had some other questions. Alright. Bronze sphere anywhere. Nope, sorry. Okay. We have a new prisoner. Ask okay. Hargrim, Skeleton's leader, gives us the word of Silent King. Concerned, worried. Why is he concerned? Suigo, Akasti. Why is he worried about Suigo? Suigo preaches death. Wants us to die.
Updated my journal.
He Dustman. Why is he worried about Akasti? Akasti, anger. Akasti kill everyone. Why does she want to kill everyone? Hungry, anger. What are you doing here? Guide the other zombies, care for quiet ones. The true dead. Tell me the other zombies. Do work of Silent King. Alright. What sort of work? Rebuild that which has been broken. Care for the true dead. Alright, I think that's it for now.
Done.
There was a zombie that we had trouble talking to earlier, wasn't there? Okay, we talked to the doubtful skeleton. Nameless zombie, there he is. I think there was another one after that, too. Greetings. Zombie moaned softly in reply. Only your skills in conversing with the dead allow you to understand her. My name. No, is that why you're so distressed? Forgot my name. My name. Her milky eyes well with a black, roomy substance. A corpse's only tears. Can I help you find your name again? Corpse not solely. My tomb, she points southwards. Watery catacombs. But how will I know it?
Updated my journal.
Chest, spiked chest, bolted down near my tomb. Why is it so important to you? She holds up her decaying hands for you to examine. Even as you do so, a fingernail drops off, hitting the tiles with a soft click. Rotting away, soon nothing left. Nothing but bones and a name. Why don't you just choose a new name? She stands there watching you silently. Did you understand? You can choose a new name. Shakes her head, backing away as if frightened. But no. Can't you see how you've changed? Would your true name fit you any longer? She pauses, putting her hands to her cheeks. The corpse bites her lower lip. See, you can let your old name go. Let your old name go now, become something new. But who? What name? She appears confused and overwhelmed. Anything you like, anything. She stands quietly for a time, staring at the floor. Suddenly she raises her head. You? Name me? Think of a name for her.
Updated my journal.
You think of a name, but before you can speak it, the zombie hushes you, drawing close and cupping a hand over her ear. You whisper the name to her. The corpse nods, then smiles. Yes, thank you. Of course.
All right.
Anybody level? No? Hey, why is your hit point showing all weird? Just doing another circuit around to see if there's anybody else that I didn't talk to. Alright, we try to go up that way. There's nothing there, so let's go this way. Doubtful skeleton, regular skeletons. Skelly merchant, ghouls. Okay. Dude, that's some serious hair you got. Knifed ghoul. This ghoul's face has a great gash across it, and one of its eyes has been destroyed entirely. Despite the relative freshness of the wound, it seems to cause the foul-smelling creature no pain or discomfort. You notice a grimy knife tucked into its waistband. The letters Uhir are carved into its handle. Greetings. The ghoul narrows its eyes and snarls at you. Its tongue, no less than 2 hands long, curls out to lick at its scabby lips. Could I have that knife you've got tucked in your belt? Ghoul looks down at the knife, scratching its head as if wondering how it got there. Finally, it looks up and gives you a sly, toothy grin. Meat want knife? Meat make trade, yes. I gave you copper. The ghoul shakes its head, then points to its mouth. No. Food, meat, yes. Its long gray tongue lolls out as it slavers messily. I'll be back if I find you something to eat then.
Updated my journal.
Shit. I gotta find you something to eat, huh? Oh, what if the merchant has it? Merchant. Let's see. Bandages, antlers. No. Crap. How in the hell am I going to get out of here, then? Does this open? What's out here? Skeletons, royal bodyguard. Iron hinge lid that opens into a small coffin. Hey, buddy. This massive skeleton, far larger than an ordinary human, wears ornate bronze armor engraved with elaborate symbols. As you approach it, it looks down at you briefly, then away again. Greetings. Greetings, living, the thing's voice booms. I stand here as a royal guard of his lord and majesty, the Silent King. I must ask that you do not distract me from my task with questions. Could you at least tell me who you are or were? I am in death as I was in life. One of the 99 sons of the Western Mountains, fathered when the member of Amahar was severed and cast down upon the face of Ithir. Honor bound to defend our queen, we were lost to this world when ours, and our lady with it, was destroyed by an angry godling, a brother of Amahar. Many of our number roam the plains, but some, like myself, chose to remain in Sigil. When I passed away, I was interred here, and later awoke in the state you find me in now. I then chose a new master, a Silent King, to defend. I see. Well then. Running entrance emits a slight wind groaning through the tunnels. Well, I guess we gotta talk to Akasti. Wait, riddling skeleton? Villain, ruining my fun! Damn thee to Bator! I would spit at thee if I had any. Humph! The skeleton turns its head away from you. Okay. The rot stink of this ancient-looking ghoul woman is nauseating, even from a distance. Her gray-green skin is infested with tomb rot and festering sores, and her fingers, each capped by a long, curved talon, are covered in dried blood and filth. Her hair, thick with scuttling insects and worms, hangs to her knees. It hides nearly all her face in shadow, save for a fanged feral grin and a lolling gray tongue. Greetings! Hist! What have we here? Some pretty meat, eh? A little tough gristle? Sharpen me teeth on your bone and grow fat on your marrow, Hist! You must be Akasti. I don't have to be anything to ye, meat and bones. You watch your tone with me, or no one will find ye in one piece again. I had some questions. Who are ye to come before me like a feast? Answer, Akasti. I have no name. Then neither does Akasti. I call ye Blooded One. Pray ye still have a name and a will before I tear ye apart. Blooded One? Meat people to eat. Her yellow eyes peer intently at you through her ragged white hair. Ye... I had other questions. Bronze Sphere. Shakes her head, lice dropping from her long white hair as it sways about. Akasti opens many coffins, many tombs, never seen such a thing. Tell me about somebody in particular. Yourself. Akasti I am, ghoul mother and queen of the Blighted Ones. Yes, strong, fast, we hunt and eat in the halls. Blighted Ones. We are the Blighted Ones, yes, Akasti and her lovely ghouls. Her children always hungry. What was the name of this place? Tell me about the bones. The bones, the skeletons, weak, tired, too many centuries, too brittle. She snatches a bone off the floor, snapping it for emphasis. Weak, dead, don't fear. But the bones do, afraid to die and be fed upon by Akasti and the Blighted Ones. Afraid to die? We dead now? Fear is something Blooded Ones stink of, not dead ones. Herd of dead flesh. Hist, make noises like blooded cattle and stink of rotten, sweet, stale juice. Akasti licks her lips, sucking spittle between her teeth. She frowns, then raises her arms and starts shambling about. Go, most times, stumble, shamble, and work. Stupid food, stupid half-brained meat thing. Tell me about the Silent King. Unseen king, not silent. He say, we do. Marrow-stuffed bones and herd of dead flesh obey him, no question. Akasti not see, Akasti only hear. One day I shall meet this one. Meet this one, yes. Akasti strong and silent one weak. We shall see who master, yes. What about the rats? Go squeak squeak, run into dark small tunnels when chased. Hard to catch, snacks hard to get, warm flesh, easy crunch in teeth. Many of them elsewhere, we go kill them and eat them all. Hunger go away with so many in belly, always watching us. With red juicy eyes and dark want to eat them. Why have been made prisoner? Because we didn't catch ye in the dark halls, where ye'd have been a meal to us. She shakes her head, snarling. Damn the Silent King, damn his old bones. Meat caught here by the others, stays here until it joins the others. Hey, Anders, what's up, dude? Busted Newton's sadness because Rain World update for PC not out. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Hopefully it'll be out soon, though. Let's see who else inhabit this place. We fight, win, and feed. Blooded ones such as ye become our food. In the end, ravenous hungers we have. Burn the stomachs never full. We hunger all the time, and here ye are. Hurry up, die, and be still. Alright, I'm out of here. You freaking weirdo. Can you break this more?
Sure, why not?
All right.
What do? I wonder if Stale Mary has anything for us. Alright, see you, Anders. I have some questions for you. Nothing, yeah. What if I go... I think maybe I want to go talk to... What's-his-face again? Yeah, let's talk to Soigo. I met a skeleton in one of the hallways here that seems on the brink of seeking the true death. Whoa, go speak to him for now. Oh, boy. Pry it open. Oh, alright. Well, I guess we'll have to wait until Soigo leaves.
All right.
Certain that Suigo's not coming around, you pry open the small panel and peer inside. There's some sort of book or journal there. Pull it out and read it. Hey, Tilport, what's up, dude? Silent King's been fine so far. The book proves to be Suigo's journal. It details his being attacked by a were-rat, his eventual regression into lycanthropy, and his flight from the mortuary after unwittingly slaying and devouring a friend. Looking for a hiding place, he came upon the Warrens of Thought and agreed to serve many as one, hive mind of the cranium rats, gathered there. He is now here in the dead nations in order to spy on the undead for many as one, who hopes to one day control this part of the catacombs.
Updated my journal.
No
Done.
way. No way. So we go. I was in your chamber and saw your
Updated
journal.
my journal.
So we go pause for a moment. I see. He suddenly begins to a startling transformation. What the? Nope. We're out of here. See ya. I ain't fighting your ass. No, sir. I want to see what happens if he gets close to all the undead. I'm hoping they just start murdering him. Right? Ghouls? Anybody? Oh, hell.
My bite's not working on this thing.
Right, you need to taunt him, like, very badly.
Or sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes. My bite's not working on this thing. My bite's not working on this thing.
Done.
Oh, Lord.
Done.
Skull used to be attached to Suigo's body before his unfortunate accident. Alright, where is Mr. Preachy Skeleman? I need to speak with him about the fact that they were being spied upon by a were-rat person. Hargram. Hargrim! Yo! Dude! Hargrim acknowledges your presence by nodding quietly in your direction. Did you know Suigo's a cranium rat spy? Yeah. It draws close to you, smelling of dust and moldering cloth. What is this thou speak of? What proof have thee that Suigo runs with the brain vermin? There's proof in his quarters, his journal. He's dead now, though.
Updated my journal.
I shall look into the matter. Should this be true, I shall owe thee thanks. How much did I just get? Jesus. Fine. I think maybe I can give the head to Ghoulman that wants it for food purposes. If we continue your studies of the teachings of... Wait, I can continue? I thought I finished it. Can I have that knife? Give you copper. If I want to... Shit. Wait. Couldn't I, like... chop off a piece of the body or something? Okay. Can I actually continue my teachings as Arthemon?
What is your will?
Can I talk to you about your teachings? I wish to give up my current... Nope. I've read the Unbroken Circle of Zerthmon. I want to speak to you more about the waves of Zerthmon. Oh, okay. I guess I am pretty much done with the Zerthmon stuff for now. Hargrim, you're slow as dirt, dude. You gotta get faster. I know you got old bones, but, like, move it. Do you stop in here? But why not? Let's see. No living creature, blah, blah, blah. Dude, what? Prove to the nations that thou mean no harm. Acts of goodwill. Perhaps then I will take thy petition to the Silent King. I can tell the Dustman that Farad is selling them corpses he stole here. I'm certain they'd stop Farad. Is there anything I could ask to perform for you? I'm sure they can see the problems inherent in thy offer. We cannot allow thee to leave simply in the hopes that thou would do such a thing. There's nothing I can do for you. Yes, perhaps. Occasionally the ghouls will miss small packs of well-hidden cranium rats that have come to spy here. Shouldst thou come across any, be sure to slay them. You know the teachings as a Zerth of the peoples knows them. Read the Unbroken Circle to learn Oh! Think about the cranium rats. They are hive-brained vermin. Oh, we already knew about this. Let's see here. Oh boy. No way! As you examine the rings of the second circle, you find a strange link in the plate that mentions the laboring of Gith people to achieve the rising. A new circle emerges from the link, and you unlock it, pulling the plate forth so you can study it. Read the symbols. Know that the rising of the people against the Illithid was a thing built upon many turnings. Many were the people who lived and died under the Time's blade, while the rising was shaped. The rising was shaped upon a slow foundation. Steel was gathered so that it might mark Illithid flesh. A means of knowing the movements of the Illithids was established. At first weak and confused, then stronger, like a child finding its voice. When the movements were known, then the Illithids were observed. In observing them, their ways of the mind were known. When the ways of the Illithid were known, many of the people were gathered and taught in secret the means to shield their minds, and the way to harness their will as weapons. They were taught the scripture of steel, and most importantly, they were given the knowing of freedom. These things were not learned quickly. The knowing of much of the ways was slow, and in all these things, time's weight fell upon all. From the knowing of one's reflection in a steel blade, to the knowing of submerging the will, to the knowing of seeing itself. All of these things and more the people built upon. In time, they came to know the whole. Examine the circle again.
I feel stronger.
Ooh. Level. One characteristic point. Sweet. Oh, wonderful. We've already got a crap load of wisdom and intelligence. I think we've got to go for charisma. Yeah, I think we want to get some serious charisma going. Okay, so I have read that, which might mean that I have a... What? No books? So there's nothing else in there, but I can probably speak to him about this.
What is your will?
Can I talk to you about your teachings? More about the ways of Zerthamon. What'd you come to know? There was a seventh circle within the stone of Zerthamon. It spoke of the building of the rebellion against the Illithids. Dakhan falls silent. What does the seventh circle speak of? It speaks of time as an ally, not as an enemy. It says that patience can sharpen even the smallest of efforts into a weapon that can strike the heart of an empire. Your victories may be small, but over time, a greater victory may be achieved. Dakhan is silent for a moment. Will you make this circle known to me? Take the unbroken circle of Zerthamon and unlock the seventh circle. Gained item! As you take the circle and twist the links, 2 plates slide from the interior and into your hands. You have no idea where they came from, but the unbroken circle still seems intact. The seventh circle remains. Dakhan watches you silently. There are 2 plates here. Perhaps we should both study them, you and I? Dakhan is silent for a moment. There is much you have come to know of the circle, and your knowing carries a greater weight than mine. Dakhan matches your gaze. Know that your path is mine, and it shall come to pass that as you knew the way of Zerthamon from me, I shall know the way of Zerthamon from you. We'll study the plates later. There are other things I would... Oh, holy shit. Oh. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Gonna save. Seventh circle of Zerth... Missile of Patience. Range, duration, speed, effect, saving throw... What? Described its circle as stone plated. Seventh... No... Copy the spell. Give this to a you. No freaking way. As you examine the rings of the seven circles of Zerthamon, you suddenly become aware of a pattern in the way that the links are formed. You hook your fingers into the sides of the circle and unlock a hidden segment, pulling the plate forth so you can study it. Know that a mind divided divides the man. The will and the hand must be as one. In knowing the self, one becomes strong. Know that if you know a course of action to be true in your heart, do not betray it because the path leads to hardship. Know that without suffering, the rising would have never been, and the people would never have come to know themselves. Know that there is nothing in all the worlds that can stand against unity. When all know a single purpose, when all hands are guided by one will, and all act with the same intent, the planes themselves may be moved. A divided mind is one that does not know itself. When it is divided, it cleaves the body in two. When one has a single purpose, the body is strengthened. In knowing, the self grows stronger.
What is your will?
Oh boy. There's an 8th. Dekon falls silent. When he speaks again, his tone is quiet, almost reverent. What does the eighth circle speak of? It speaks of focus and discipline, about how not knowing oneself can physically divide the man. It also speaks of the weaknesses that division causes. It seems to me that it tells one to not only know themselves and take strength from that, but that your focus can reveal weaknesses in your enemy. Dekon falls silent for a moment. Will you make this circle known to me? Take the unbroken circle of Zerthamon and unlock the 8th circle. Holy crap! That's a lot of XP. As you take the circle and twist the links, 2 more plates slide from the interior and into your hands. As with the 7th circle, you have no idea where they came from, but the unbroken circle still seems intact. The 8th circle remains. Dekon watches you silently. There are 2 plates here. We should both study them, you and I. I think when you know the 8th circle, perhaps then you will know Zerthamon's heart, when he made the pronouncement of 2 skies. His words were not those of the Illithids, but of the people. Dekon stares at the plates, his eyes flickering over the geometries upon them, then looks up and matches your gaze. His blade bends, shifts until the shimmering you noticed before has become a silver glow. He seems stronger somehow.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Whoa, those are some crazy stat increases, holy shit. Know that when death comes for you, know that I shall meet its blade with mine. Know that when all dies around you, know I shall live for your sake. When we die, Dekon, it shall be the same death. It shall be the pronouncement of the 2 deaths as one.
Updated my journal. Stronger.
That is fucking cool as shit. Oh my god. That is awesome. I think Dekon might be my favorite character at the moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mort is awesome and I love him. But, I don't know, there's just something about Dekon, like, this whole exchange between the Nameless One and Dekon is just so good. Okay, I don't actually know what this does, but hang on. I gotta quick save, because I don't want to have these things not actually copy into the spellbook. Succeeded in learning the spell. Succeeded in learning the spell. So we just leveled twice, which is a bonkers. I should love patience. Could the spell be any more useless? Cried Ilnek, mage of Amnar, the bane of mages everywhere. Could this be the practical joke of an archmage, or living disproof of the old prime material axiom that good things come to those who wait? What? Okay. This enchantment helps the target remember Zerthamon's teachings on the ways to channel one's mental and physical focus during battle. When cast, the recipient's chances for a critical hit are raised for 5 seconds per level of the... That's, like, really good. Holy shit. You still haven't gotten another spell slot, huh? Oh, well, I probably have to level you first, duh. +1 edged weapons. Ooh. Holy shit. Another freaking characteristic point? That's wonderful. My saves are getting insane as well. Alright. Now. I leveled you up. You don't have any... Aye. Alright, we got another one. Ice Knife. Let's try Ice Knife. Okay, I have 4th level spell slots, but no 4th level spells. Damn. Mort, what is up with you and your levels, man? How am I level 7 and you guys are both level 5? Holy crap. I mean, not that it matters for Mort, because Mort's like a beast. But, for real. Like, what the crap, dude? Wait, Strahan's Diary. What the hell? Isn't this something that I had earlier? Yeah. Yeah, I don't... What? Okay, well... Where did Hargrim go? Is he in here? Snooping around? If you have the patience for it. Speaking of, have you spoken to Mort's teeth? Spoken to Mort's teeth? Excuse me? What?
All right.
That's awesome. All right. Let's... Hey, hey! What? Dude! Hey, get pacified, you little shits.
Did you see that?
I love Mort. He's so good at murdering these scumbags.
What's up? Sure, why not?
Oh, that means he's actually going to be useful against the rats. Oh, wonderful. Okay.
All right.
Hey, Hargrim. These rats are being buttholes. So, like... I don't know. Praise me for killing them and let me get the hell out of here? At least let me speak to Silent Man? Find and killed a group of cranium rats in the rubble in the old passageway.
Updated my journal.
It nods, obviously pleased. Thou have our thanks. May the Silent King watch over thee. So, can I speak to the Silent King? Or, can you speak to the Silent King for me now? I shall carry thy request to the Silent King. Thanks. Ah! Silent King has spoken. Thou art free to go. Thy way shall no longer be barred.
Updated my journal.
My skills have increased.
Oh, wonderful. So much leveling. Good lord. Dude, you have an insane number of hit points, I have to say. Yes, your spell memorization stuff is increased. Wonderful. So now you can cast Earthmon's Focus. And whatever the hell this thing does.
Done.
Alright, let's go try to feed that ghoul a rat tail. As our good friend has suggested. There he is. How about these rat tails? Yes, yes, the ghoul snatches them away greedily and devours them. After licking his clawed fingers clean, he tosses you Uhir's knife. Thanks, farewell, I'm getting the frick out of here, dude. I'm still wondering what the heck is through this door. Is it still locked? Oh, no, it's not. Good. Junk, rags, bandages. Okay, well. Wait a minute. What is... +1 luck, huh?
All right.
What? Do both of these lead out? Huh.
All right.
Someone appears to mark zones the ghouls patrols consider safe for their kind.
Huh? Good as done.
I'm gone.
Is this just like The ghoul warrens or something? Oh, what is that? What does that say? Tapioca? Tricop... I don't know. Is it mean? Are you scared of this creature? Haha. Well, it's attacking me at the moment. It is hostile, so I guess we kill it? This thing does a lot of damage. I don't like that. Please make it dead. Thank you. Pipe, skull, commons, blood charm. Let's take blood charms. No, well, giving the mort was probably a bad idea. You know what? Ooh, here's a knife. Go to shit. Small wooden pipe carved to resemble the head of a demon. I don't. Well, okay, sure. What's your deal? Coming to talk, or what's the deal here? I don't know. Mort has advised me not to really mess with the ghouls. If I mess with, I mean, talk to, like, at all. Why are there tricopters? Why are these things here? Okay. Ugh!
Damn it.
You know what? Hit him with a magic missile.
Spell got disrupted. I'm gone.
Okay, how about a chromatic orb? Oh, jeez. Mort, taunt this critter.
Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
Done.
Balance I shall serve.
All right.
So is this just like an area just to fight a bunch of these critters and that's it? Or like, what's going on here? What?
It is I. Your will be done.
Why did they just expire?
All right.
What's up, Chief?
Mort, please see if you can bash this open
Sure, why not?
with your
Okay.
face. Didn't somebody say something about
Endure,
a spiked
your
chest?
will be done.
Wait a minute. Huh. Oh, no, the one with the name. She wanted something. And I think it was from that box, maybe. What the hell is this?
I hear your words. Your path is mine. There cannot be two skies.
Well, this should make it much easier to kill all these little buttholes.
What's the word, Chief? Stupid yabo. What's up? You got a face only a sledgehammer could love. And has... imbecile. Sure, why not?
Oh my god. Just everybody murder this one.
Did you see that?
All right.
Oh, I don't like this. What the hell is going on?
Precious folly.
You know what? Back up.
Right.
And then cast this spell.
Yeah? You blathering idiot. You father of trolls.
I love Mort.
I'm gone.
I
All right.
will hear your will. Be
Grab
done.
this.
All right.
What the hell is going on here? What is up with these freaking dinosaurs being everywhere? Meaner.
Balance in all things.
All right. Let's also... You know what? Actually, I have a bunch of items I can use. No, don't... yeah, don't bother with that. God damn, these things hurt.
Seems true.
Stairs littered with bones and droppings. A dank animal stench fills the air.
I'm gone.
Ooh.
Endure. Your path is
Take this,
mine.
please. I may want to make some room in the Nameless One's inventory before entering the next door, huh? Shoot. What am I going to make room with? Oh, they stack. God damn it. It figures. All right. As you open the gate, a cold wind rushes forth. You begin to shiver as you hear the sound of a voice whispering. Although you cannot make out what it says, in a second it is gone and all is silent. You realize that you have been here before, and you have a strong feeling that your companions must not follow you in. Oh, shit. No, no, no. He said...
Done.
It said only I should go in, goddammit. But the... Okay.
Done.
You know what? An inscription. At last I have you. Never again will you torment me, for no mortal man can escape these walls. Seek the keys and embrace death with each that you find. Oops. Only then shall you be free. Dude, why am I getting shot? No!
This isn't where I wanted to go.
Oh, fuck. No, Jesus. Whew. Okay, so when you said make some room, you meant like a lot of room. Tomb key, which I can't take. Fuck. Shit. Okay, I don't really know what to make of that. Sure. Wait, it's a spell? Oh my god. I should have realized because it was white. Oh god damn it. This key seems vaguely familiar somehow. As you hold it, you suddenly know its purpose. It's supposed to allow you to teleport to one of the inner chambers of the Weeping Stone Catacombs. But only if you use it in the entrance corridor. Once inside the chamber, it's useless. If you could somehow get back to the entrance chamber, you might be able to use it. You might be able to use it to use the key to jump somewhere else. Okay. Pipe. Silver earring. Wait, what? I thought I just cleared more. Aha. Wait, what? Charm can be used to identify unknown items. It can only be used on the quick... Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Wow. Whoa. Cloud kill? That's some pretty heavy shit. I don't need that yet. That's like... Cloud kill is very nasty.
This isn't where I wanted to go.
Excuse you? Wait a minute.
Don't let it end like this.
Excuse me? Wait a minute.
I'm gone like I've been strained through someone's bowel.
That sounds disgusting.
What am I doing here?
What the hell? Please stop shooting me.
Don't let it end like
What
this.
the?
I'm gone. Don't let it end.
What is going on? Why am I getting zapped?
Done worse than last time. Don't let
What?
it end like this.
Okay.
Done like I've been through a shredder.
Okay, it's probably the fact that I'm going right into
What am
the
I
symbol.
doing here?
Okay, don't touch that. Tomb key 2. My inventory's full. Alright. I guess I don't really need the needle and thread. Right? Oh, right. I forgot that's the journal from when we were stuck in wherever the hell that was. Wait, use this. Okay. No! Stop. Please. Oh, God, this traps is so bad.
What the hell happened?
What?
What the hell happened?
Why? Why? This is a portal key. What? Stop. You know what? Have at it.
Don't let it end like this. Oh, all right. Feels like I've been strained through someone's bowels. This isn't where I wanted to go.
Oh, but it is. Stop shooting. Why do I even make this mistake? I can't put these in any other slot, huh? No. What? No. You can safely drop the notes and journals unless you're hoping to read them. Oh, okay. So even, okay, so I will drop this. Drop that. I said drop that. Diary. Single log page. Pen's note. Okay. Thank you for that, because otherwise I probably would have held on to them forever. Please stop that.
What the hell happened?
You just can't keep teleporting me in here, huh? Give me the zappage.
End like this. Done worse than last time.
What? You strain trying to raise the sarcophagus lid, but your efforts are in vain. It appears to be locked firmly in place. Leave. What? So they said, you have been divided. You are one of many men. You bear many names, and each has left their scars on your flesh. Lost one, immortal one, incarnation's end, man of 1,000 deaths, the one doomed to life, restless one of many, the one whom life holds prisoner, the bringer of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, Yemeth. I grow weary. Examine the panel. The panel is finely crafted, obviously the work of a master. It looks like it can recess into the wall. Push the panel. There is a slight hissing sound as the panel slides into the wall. You hear a click from the sarcophagus behind you. Turn away from the inscription. Oh boy. Fear names. Names have power and identity. Others can use names as weapons. Names are a hook that can be used to track you across the plains. Remain nameless, and you shall be safe. I am the nameless one. Push the panel. Turn away from the inscription. There is nothing that can be done. Memories are gone, perhaps never to return. With every death, I lose a part of me. How can one be immortal and still die? He told me that my mind is weakening with every death. I asked him how this could be, but he could not answer. He was of no use. I butchered him so that no other incarnation would ever benefit from his uselessness. What? Examine the panel. Carvings of the inscription are crude and detract from the workmanship of the panel itself. Upon closer inspection, you think the panel can recess into the wall. I have lost lifetimes because of my killer. I cannot deceive him, so I must kill him. I tried to throw him off the scent. I left false bodies, tailored in such a way to placate him. I roamed the most outer planes, hoping to use distance as a shield. I built this tomb, filled with traps, and tried to kill the killer. I hide. All I bought was time. The attacks inevitably begin again, with more fury than before. Deceptions are useless. Somehow the killer always knows that I live, and no matter where on the plains I hide, he finds me eventually. Examine the panel. Looks like I can recess, push it. Okay. I suspect that we will continue to die and be reborn until we finally get our life right. I do not know what we have to do to bring that about, though. And therein lies the frustration. Is it some sort of karmic cycle? As I gather, some incarnations have committed terrible crimes, but also there have been a number of incarnations where we have labored to do nothing but good. Are these incarnations intended as punishment? I don't know. And that is the only real truth I can offer in these carvings. I do not know. At what point does the I get separated from the we? At what point am I freed of the shackles of the actions of these other incarnations? At what point am I allowed to be me without the weight of these past lives? That was this one? No, that was this one. It is extremely important to record our journeys so that you might learn from them. The greater need, however, is that the sources of information you use to uncover this mystery need to be protected when they are found. If key figures, documents, or oracles are somehow removed, either by death or destruction, then you will never know who or what you are or how you came to... Wait a minute. The craftsmanship is exquisite. The panel is inset into the wall with the precision that only a master craftsman could achieve. You think the panel can recess into the wall further. The panel slides into the wall with the slightest pressure of your hand. You hear a click from the sarcophagus behind you. The inscription looks like the directions on your back that Mort read to you in the mortuary. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. Continue and refresh your memory. Do not lose the journal, or will end up the Styx again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are, what happens to you, or they'll put you in the quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal and then find Farad. To your surprise, there's one more line, one that Mort didn't read to you in the mortuary. Don't trust the skull. What? The panel is crafted in such a way that it can recess into the wall. What the frick? What do you mean don't trust the skull? But Morton... What little life there is in the world is draining out this hole in my body. The world can burn, the plains can burn. Just give me life. I will destroy this life so badly, break it, smash it, and stain it in blood and feces, so you cannot live it either. Let all creation burn, for I cannot die. Crafted in such a way that it can be recessed to the wall. Using the wall, you hear a click. Open the sarcophagus. You open the sarcophagus, only to discover a single key lying within. There is no body, nothing of any worth.
Updated my journal.
Wait, what? Okay. Is that it? We're done here? Don't trust the skull, huh? What is this? Is this an area I can actually get into? Door's locked. Well, what else is there? Oh. What? Nope, I don't want it. Enchanted Battle Axe. Closer examination of this weapon reveals a strange symbol, very faint, and on the surface of the axe head. Tracing it with your finger, there is a sudden charge, and the axe head changes before your eyes into a silvery-looking metal. The edge is incredibly sharp, so much so it looks like it could hack through stone if necessary. The symbol you trace on the weapon is now glowing brilliantly. Part B. And if anything, the axe has become even lighter than before, so much so that you can almost wield it one-handed. Axe of Torment. The spell summons a mystical giant battle axe. The axe strikes a specified individual target for 1 to 8 points of damage. In addition, as a final blow, the axe will cause a magical effect to occur at random. 1, suffer an additional 1 to 8 points of damage. 2, 2 to 16 points of damage. 3, paralyzed for 5 to 15 seconds. At level 9 plus, the following new benefits can occur. 5 to... Holy shit! Randomly teleport... What? Turn to stone? 8 to 64 points of pure damage. I don't know what that means, but I'm very happy about it. Not charm. Focus strength. Swarm curse. Shit. Bloody teardrop. This glistening drop of blood is as hard and smooth as a pearl. It pulses slightly as if being driven by an invisible heart. I don't have the spell. Crap. It's just a silver earring. Who cares? Well, what else is in here? Not charm. Focus strength. I mean, do I really care that much? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go. Mort. What the hell, dude?
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Let's see. Remember what's tattooed on my back again. Oh, come on, Chief. Don't tell me you forgot again. No, I think I want to hear all of it this time. Go ahead, refresh my memory. Bet I'm going to be hearing that a lot. More clears his throat. Let's see. I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal, and that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. Keep going. I will. Hold on. Mort pauses for a moment. Alright, here's the last bit. Don't lose the journal, or we'll be up the sticks again, and whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farad. Oh, I have no further use for the keys? Okay. Go on, what does it say after that? What are you talking about, Chief? There isn't any more. What about don't trust the skull?
Updated my journal.
Oh, that bit at the end. Well, I figured it was Wash, so I didn't read that line out loud. Oh, really? And what did you think it means? Do you think it refers to you? I doubt it. I mean, you can trust me, right, Chief? Are you lying to me, Mort? No, come on. What's your problem, Chief? I haven't steered you wrong yet. Yet. I don't like the fact that you didn't read me that line, and I'd like to know what else you've neglected to mention since we've been traveling together. Nothing. I've told you everything. Well, almost everything, but nothing, dangerous. If there's anything else, I suggest you tell me now. Chief, seriously, there's nothing else. I wouldn't hold out on you. What? Why didn't you tell me?
All right.
Shit. I'm so confused, though. What the... But Mort is lying to me? I don't like that. Not at all. Hey! Oh!
I hear your words.
You know what? I'll be back for you scumbags later. How's that? Yeah, I'll be back for you scumbags later. After I get some more spells in me. Speaking of... God damn it. Alright, let's get rid of Balance in All Things, and let's take the Axe of Torment. Yeah. I still need level 4 spells, though. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, etc. And, please stop hissing at me.
Done.
Wait, how do I... Where's the... There it is. I'm gonna go to bed. But tomorrow night, we will have some Dead by Daylight, and then maybe this Thursday there will be some Hollow Knight. Well, that being said, I'm going to go to bed, and I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.